Wait. Going on here? Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop?
Yes, shop.
This is the barbershop.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing but healthy conversation. It ain't nobody. Healthy conversation. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. Healthy conversation. It ain't nobody. This ain't nothing but it. This ain't nothing but it. This ain't nothing but it. Healthy conversation. Healthy conversation. It ain't nobody. Healthy conversation. Healthy conversation. Yo. We up in this thing.
Once again,
What happened?
What's
I didn't
happening?
see anything.
What's going on? You behind schedule, dog.
You know, Happy New Year to all of you,
Yeah, we
out there.
All y'all beautiful peoples.
Yeah.
Something done happened. I'm trying to pray over here trying to get right. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we
How
good.
your mama
we
and
good.
them, all that stuff.
Yeah, we good. We in this thing.
Happy New Year to the aunties and, the cougars and, all y'all.
So hopefully we have a good show, y'all, today, because my man got me doing stuff outside of my element. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel like he need a haircut. But this is what we do, though. This is the original
Idea,
platform
concept.
Cutting hair. So y'all get to see me work today. You don't get to see the artist work.
So let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to start out 2025 doing Barbershop Talk the way we originally designed this podcast. Every now and then you'll see a client in this chair, and I'm going to start bringing an easel in here, and we're going to start getting busy like that. That was the original concept for Barbershop Talk in the first place. He's the barber, I'm the artist, so my little corner is over there ducked off where my artwork is, and we're going to get that jumping. I just haven't, I got a couple of pieces I need to work on for Valentine's Day, Black History Month, so y'all will see some pieces in here today. Actually, see me do them live. I'll actually be getting busy, not just sitting over there with the paint. I'll actually be painting while we're, conversing. I don't know what this man gonna be doing. You have to have a roll, bro. So are you gonna be rolling cigars?
Man, I'm gonna have to be doing something different this year because
You can't pick boogers.
Yeah, count
damn.
It's cigar
boogers.
kind of connoisseur, so he
You
should be over there
I might
doing
be
cigar inventory or something.
I might
How
be.
about that?
That's what I was thinking about this year. Going on up in the humidor and set it up in there, and then I tell you what type of cigars we have in there.
Oh, so your situation gonna be in there?
Yeah.
That's live. I like that.
We're gonna do something different this year.
So, how we do, man. We don't do a lot of rambling, so we just checking the temperature of everybody. We see people starting to tap in. Appreciate y'all for all of those people who have been faithful Barbershop Talk viewers. Appreciate y'all. But we gonna get right into it, man. Starting of the new year. So what we got, big homie?
We got spinning the narrative. Spinning the narrative. Round and round we go. So if you don't know what it is to spin the narrative, spinning the narrative is actually like I describe it as deflecting. People take the conversation and they do what they want to do with it. And this ain't what we're talking about. But you also deflecting. It's like somebody asks you a question, and your answer is asking them a question, or asking a question with a question.
Right.
And that's my definition of it. I got a bunch of them, man. I get that all the time. People don't want to have a doggone conversation to the question you ask them. But my man Frey got a different spinning the narrative, a different description of spinning the narrative. So you tell them your description of spinning the narrative.
Okay, so when I think about spinning the narrative, I think about we all know that this is a social media driven world, and everything is reels, everything is live, everything is recorded. But my definition of spinning a narrative is there's three sides to a story: the beginning, the middle, and the ending. And a lot of times, it's a danger. Spinning a narrative to me is a very dangerous game to play when you're dealing with certain things in the social media live world. One in particular for me is police brutality. Not every police officer is bad.
Oh yeah.
Not every police officer is bad. But if you see it recorded, a lot of times you see the ending when they beating the brakes off somebody, choking somebody out, tasing somebody, and you got 50 million people in the background hollering, stop, get out my brother, get out of there, don't kill him, don't hurt him. But you know what we rarely ever see is how it started.
How it started, yeah.
And to me, that's spinning the narrative, because sometimes when people do that, you know that your son, your brother is criminally activated. Like, he's just a thug out here. And we just can't let that type of stuff slide, bro. We just can't start. And I think when people do this type of stuff, bro, and this is just my opinion, it rouses people up, and you create a situation when there really wasn't one at all. Everybody loves to holler Black Lives Matter. Everybody loves to be, especially our people, love to be angry about something. And I think when you show the end result of something like that in a police brutality situation, you getting us roused up off the top when we don't even be knowing. So the reason why I want to touch on that is because everybody knows who Smash the Topic is. If you're not aware of who he is, he's a guy who's actually on the scene of everything that's crime related throughout the DFW Metroplex. Smash gonna be on top of it before the news get it. And there was a video that he posted where they were choking out a young man in a mall. The police were choking out a young man in the mall, and all his sisters and his family was get off of him. Well, from what we saw, it was unjustifiable. You know, a young man being choked out, another black man being beaten by the police brutality. And all of the comments were the police were wrong, da 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 da. But what they didn't see, 2 days later, we find out that the police told the young man to pull his pants up. Strictly pull your pants up in the mall, like really in the mall. Young buck gave him some flack back. Flack back ended up, get out of here. Police telling young man to escort, ends up to the young man giving him more lip. Now we got a situation. But did we ever see that being recorded? No. We only saw the ending because now everybody's angry. And so you gotta be careful. If you're gonna be one of these ghetto paparazzi, make sure you get the whole thing. Because you can have a situation when there really isn't one in the first place. And we look the fool sometimes, man, running to the aid of these situations, not having a clue what we really went to defend in the first place.
Right. So. That happens a lot. You get people like in domestic violence. Domestic violence situation, you don't want to see the stuff happen in those relationships that happen, but sometimes you gotta stay out of that stuff because, the female if she getting her butt whooped, she gonna go back to that dude anyway. So you jumping in somebody else's business, man, is not healthy.
It doesn't always end well.
It doesn't always end well.
And it's funny you bring up that particular part of spinning the narrative.
Right.
How many times have we seen the end result of a woman brutally beaten, allegedly by her husband, boyfriend, a man, whoever? But a lot of times we don't never see how it escalates. Some of these dudes be really low-key getting their ass whooped out here. And it's a defense mechanism to fight these women off of them, Chris Brown. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what did we see? Here we go, spinning the narrative, right? What did we see at the end of that situation?
Right.
We just saw Rihanna.
Rihanna.
History goes back now, and we find out what? Who started it, Chris?
Chris Brown.
No, he did not.
Chris Brown didn't start it.
No,
It was
okay.
over. It was
no.
over. It was allegedly over a phone. He was texting some female. Rihanna got the phone, beat the brakes off of him. So they both were scrapping in the car. But we never knew that in the beginning.
Yeah.
TMZ and all they had was just her beat up like that. I had a situation one time when I was coming down the street. You know, all of us have stories. Right? So I was coming down the street one day. I was driving down the street and I saw a young man and a young lady behind a Jack in the Box in the alley. I mean, brother was whooping this chick's tail for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a midnight snack. And I was at the light. So I bust a left and I go behind there. And, you know, I get out of my car trying to be the hero. Yeah. I drew down on the youngster because I didn't know what was going to escalate.
Yeah.
So I actually pulled out my piece and I held him at gunpoint. I had already called the police. So by the time they got there, bro, do you know that this young lady said that that's not what I saw?
Right.
What the?
Yeah. She legit told the police. Then the police officer was like, well, why are you all bloody? Why are you all, you know, what's going on?
Right.
And she said, I had a fight with some young ladies in the apartments up the street. And this is my boyfriend, and he was just trying to calm me down.
Right.
Wow. But I'm like, and at that very moment, I knew, man, this chick just spun the whole, like, so now it's no longer a domestic situation.
Wow. Yeah, see, you stay out of people. That's why I stay out of people's business, man. You don't call me until you ready. You know you finna go. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I done been in situations like that where I had to call the bail bum to come bail me up.
Well, see, and Serena just said it. A lot of times the narrative is spun to benefit that person. Yeah, man, it's easy. I don't care what nobody says. At one point in our life, we've been victimized. We've been the victim. You know what I mean? And when it's time for us to tell our story, we're going to tell it only from our perspective. Yeah. Because we want to be the victim.
Well, yeah.
You don't want everybody. You don't want some. Every time it's not your fault, dude.
No.
You can't let somebody just get the upper hand on you just because, you know, hey, this might go in their favor. Women in child support, it's the same thing, bro. They go in the courtroom and woe is me, and I can't make it without this, and the judge feel pity on them. And
man, I saw a video just the other day. Matter of fact, just yesterday, talking about the child support, where the girl was mad, and she was getting $1,000 a month, right, from the dude already, and which was more than what the judge or any court would have made him pay, but he was doing it anyway. But she had a boyfriend. She had a new boyfriend that was encouraging her to ask for more money, and she was mad because he had a new girlfriend and telling the judge about all his different girlfriends. He got this girl. He got a girlfriend. He always got all these different girlfriends. Which one is this one? Which one is that one? And the judge like, this ain't got nothing to do with his child support. He giving you child support, and you mad because you want more child support. So she end up, because she was spinning the narrative, she end up getting less than that $1,000 that he was giving her. The judge ordered to do something different. You know, because you worried about the wrong thing. You finna get married, you engaged to a dude that ain't working, and you taking care of him, and you want to be able to take care of him a little bit better. So you ask the baby daddy for some more money that's already giving you $1,000 a month. And now you ain't getting that.
Let me correct that. My man Diggs just hopped in there and said the real three sides of the story is their version, your version, and the truth.
And the truth.
Which is it.
Yeah,
and a lot of times with that's why I say it's dangerous, bro. You know how many people have either lost their lives or lost their freedom behind the narrative being spun, bro. You just have to be careful with that. And for a person that's always victimized, you know, it's only so long you can continue to be crying wolf about stuff, bro. Yeah. Somebody I was thinking about the whole Karen epidemic. Bro, they was running that for a while. Then after a while, people start recording them, and the police was like, look, I'm not coming out to no call where this man is in his own yard, and you talking about he don't belong over here. I mean, that's wild business.
Yeah, it's a lot of that stuff going on, but they made a law against that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they made a law against that now.
Karen's is out of there, bro. You can't be just calling the police spending our tax
wasting our
dollars.
time.
Yeah, wasting time more than anything to come out here. Well, I don't think he belongs over here.
I saw this video. Speaking of that, I saw this video and some black dudes. I don't know where they were. They was overseas somewhere, and the black dudes was saying was doing something in their yard, and the white lady said, "You can't be doing that. Well, you can't be doing that." And he said, "Oh, you recording me? Oh yeah, you out of there. Yeah, I got my rights. You ain't got no rights, man." He beat that lady up. You think you in America?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this ain't happening.
Miss Centel, hey, how you doing? Checking in. Spinning the narrative. What's another one? Chrome, I know you sitting over there feeling good, feeling
But you
great.
also got to look at it, bro, that, like you said earlier, it's not always the man that's throwing the first lick.
Not always. Not always.
That's what I'm saying. It's not always. Sometimes the man is getting jumped on, but, he don't go call the laws. He just sit there and take it, and
But man, you better start calling the police on the women too.
forget about it.
Yeah,
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, it's because when the man call the laws, he been calling a bitch ass nigga and all that kind of stuff. You a sorry ass man. You gonna call the laws on a female?
Yeah. But you done threatened to do something to me. You done hit me in my face and punched me in my lip and all that stuff. But I gotta take it.
Guys have been having knives pulled on them and guns pulled on them and all that kind of stuff, but you don't hear about it.
But we learning now. It's better to look, man. Sticks and stones will break some bones, man. But words shouldn't hurt you. I'll be all of those. I'll be all of that. But I'm gonna be all of that while the police taking you off to jail.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't touch you. I'm not gonna even let you get me out of myself to where I'm fighting you back like that.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
The way I've been around, that situation is when the laws come, it seems like they take the women's side more than they take the fella's side.
Well, of course. But of course they do, but because they want to look out for the women.
Yeah, so what's the use of us calling the laws when they not gonna take our side?
Look, okay, here's the thing. Bro, let's go back to the young man in the pants in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
At my 47-year-old ass, bro, at this age, if I see the red and blue lights behind me, now is not the time to turn that turner. Comply, and I go on about my
business. Yeah.
So my point in that too is because one thing about certain police, not all of them, they ready for the shit.
Oh yeah.
Their energy is matched by how you bring it.
Yeah, they wake up.
Yeah, they ready for it. So if you coming with the rah-rah, you gave them a reason. They was looking for that. So my thing is, you see the red and blue on you, already have protocol.
Yeah.
Have all that stuff already in the dash when you roll the window down. The dumbest question he gonna ask you is, why I pulled you over? Nah, he gonna tell you why he did it, and you know what's gonna happen after that, brother? Well, there is everything you need right there, because you're gonna ask me for that.
Yep.
And a lot of times now they already got it to where they can see all that anyway. But they're gonna ask the protocol.
Yeah.
But if you give them the energy that they're looking for, it's gonna turn out wrong. A police officer can come to a domestic situation where it's a man and a woman, and she gonna be on the 10, trust me, because she with the theatrics, she looking for an Oscar, and she looking for sympathy, and you just cool as a cucumber. Officer, I ain't touched this lady. Da. And if you didn't put your hands on her, you look all scratched up. Who you think going to jail? But you got to stop matching the energy or already on a 10 when he pull up. That's where a lot of brothers mess up right there. Laws come even if you called them. Why you mad? You called them. That's their job to protect and serve, supposedly. So why are you upset that he came and you the one calling him?
Yeah.
Fall back. Let him get out and check out the situation. He finna start asking his protocol questions and leave it at that. She gonna be the one doing the most. Trust and believe. And then a lot of times, like in that situation with that young lady, bro, the officer knew she was down bad. He looked at her face and he even looked at me when we went back to the car. He's like, if she end up dead somewhere, that's on her. I'm like, damn, that's a cold game, bro. But he was like, She didn't want the help, evidently.
Right.
This is something common for us, so let's get up out of here. You get in your car and you go on up PV and let her deal with that mess.
Yeah, it's another thing. What I'm not understanding is everybody want to say Black Lives Matter and or either white lives or Hispanic lives or whatever. Lives matter. No, I'm just saying every life matters. But we're not out there hollering Black Lives Matter when we out there killing each other.
No. Boy, me and Jeff done had so many shows about that. It's ridiculous, but it's true though, and that's another form of spinning the narrative.
You know,
that's another what we had a show and the title was Black Lives Matter until it don't.
Until it don't.
And so you want to cry wolf, and a lot of times, man, the police already know it's cap. Mm-hmm. The police already know that it's cap. They already know when they come into a situation what it is. Mm-hmm. Young Buck, they watch these. The mob police watch these people come and go in and out of the mob. Mm-hmm. You don't think they've already stereotyped this young man if he's sagging? Mm-hmm. He's looking, he thinking he finna come in there and steal something or cause some kind of ruckus.
Yep.
He might be the most astute gentleman there is. At 21 years old with his ass showing.
Blood.
Just, I mean, yeah.
Blood. Just know that it's not me. It's not me. It's my ass showing.
But I'm just saying, brother, he might, he might have his shit, but because fashion-wise, it's fashionably cool to have your pants sagging. But you don't think that they already gonna hell? I can go in there dressed to the nine in North Park and they gonna follow my ass. I can go in the North Park and I can go in the Gucci store and the first thing would you like to see the clearance rack? How you know I ain't finna drop something? So you know what I'm saying? Spinning the narrative, bro. Like
shit.
Hey, it is what it is, bro.
And that's what I was telling you fellas about a while back. Is I didn't understand. God damn it. I owe your ass one for that. I owe your ass one for that. Ooh, I owe your ass one for that. No, but what I was going to say is,
like
you talking about leather seat. You talking about the spin the narrative? Because I was telling the guys at the interview, I was like, dude, why y'all come to an interview with your pants sagging? Mm-hmm. What kind of sense that make, man? You out here trying to get a job, but you coming with your drawers showing, your pants sagging. You know that you don't want a job.
I always tell them it's already racial. Don't make it facial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, get a free my
and in that situation, one thing about the whole spinning the narrative thing, and we want to talk about the dangerous side of it, is it really causes discord and dysfunction amongst everybody, man. Yeah. That type of stuff right there is going to have fights, riots, wars amongst races, and it's not even necessary, bro.
Yeah.
It's not even necessary. If you know damn well, and then I have to put some of this on the parents when it comes to that particular situation, because it's like, you know how your son get down. His sister know how he get down. She was with him when he was doing the rah-rah. But the moment he got jacked up, here she is recording it, hollering and screaming in the background. But now you didn't record. Why you didn't record when your brother was in the mall giving the cops the blues like that? You know what I'm saying? But all we saw with our angry black asses already is another police officer choking out another young black man.
Well, we got. Well, you know what the spinning the narrative is when people lie. People lie, and they lie too much. You know, and they got and when it comes to telling the truth, they don't want to tell the truth, or they just don't want to hear the truth. They rather hear the lie. You know, and you gotta be in the truth. And people don't understand. People don't understand when they're sitting around lying and making up these stories. When the truth comes out, then you gotta say, oh yeah, you know that did happen, but blah 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 blah. So it's telling your story. You're telling the story that you want people to hear instead of telling them the truth.
Man, but we've seen that don't always, because of the lie, don't always.
Yeah.
Bruh, like you already know what's near and dear to my heart. Mm-hmm. That young man on that wall right there. Mm-hmm. This lady lied, and allegedly he whistled at her, lost his life. Now she was old and decrepit on her deathbed and was like, yo, I made that up. The damage is done, lady.
But you know, I mean, I know dealing with stuff from way back, but since when? Yeah, you on. Since when is it illegal to whistle?
I guess that's not working. I got you.
What?
I guess that phone is not working.
It's on, bro.
What you trying to say?
It's there, yeah.
It's just a delay. It's a delay. You interrupting the program. Talk about
I apologize out there worldwide, you know.
Bro, I
got hit upside the head, so it kind of knocked me senseless.
They saw you sitting in that seat looking like old apartment carpet.
You know, it kind of knocked me senseless, so I'm trying to come back to my right mind.
You about to get in the middle and they get to see a fresh bald head. You was looking like James Evans going on one of the job interviews on Good Times at first.
It's a delayed reaction.
Oh, I see it, because I see where you just hit me in my head. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
You know, that's grown folks abuse, y'all. Grown folks abuse.
Now spin the narrative. That's how you
gonna call the police? Yeah. You gonna call the police? Let's stop the spin right quick. You gonna call the police? There's no spin here.
I ain't gonna call the police. I ain't gonna call the police. I'm just take you out back. You know.
That was allegedly he hit you in the back of the head. He actually slapped his own hand. Y'all couldn't see from the back there. Mm-hmm. But nah, bro, it's the lie. Like you said, it's the lie, and it's dangerous. People have lost their lives. People have lost their freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like you said, at the end of the day, and like Serena said, you know, that's just like, I guess it's like an ego stroker or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When people have cried wolf all their life,
yeah,
and have gotten away with it, clearly.
You
know what I'm saying? They're not gonna stop. You have it's like that one bad kid at the daycare center who, when nobody's looking, is pinching people.
Yeah.
And then you know, now you got this other little kid crying, and he looking like an angel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, boy.
And so,
I feel you.
You text you. I want you to know that you text that in the comments. Okay, you at the school?
Yeah, they're not deleted.
All right, dude.
I might get it from the school.
But yeah, it's I like this topic, you know, because it has to, the lies have to stop.
Right.
The lies have to stop. The procrastination, the spinning the narrative. You know,
when
you want things to work in your favor.
When you sit there and you say that there are no good men and there are no good women.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I got said that we only talk about women, but now we throw out. Y'all must don't pay attention, man. Because we legitimately throw ourselves under the gauntlet a whole bunch of times, man. Even if we're talking about on behalf of black men, or we putting our own shit out there a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you know what I'm saying? Let me run that back then. In situations where you hear men say all women are trash, all of them, they doing this for attention, and women are saying that there's no good men out here, and then you create these stories and you create how you're the perfect person. Ain't nobody out there perfect, man.
Right.
You put somebody in a situation. I was sitting there and I was thinking about a person that's single. If you're in a relationship or married, you really don't have no business taking advice from a single person.
No.
Misery loves company. They ain't gonna tell you nothing solid. They want you to be in the same situation they in.
Yeah, and then again, you gotta flip it. Some of them want
What
the person that you with.
True that. And it's like
your closest friend can want your man, or your closest friend can want your woman, and you'll never know.
Nowadays it's just wide the fuck open, man. Like that. I mean, they telling it. they straight up letting you know. It be right in your face. They be playing in their homegirl's face and your homeboy's face, and it be that one dude right there that you confiding in like your brother, your main man's, and he going back telling everything, man. I don't know. Even in today and age, it's a lot more loose mouth men than it's ever been, bro.
Oh,
these
yeah.
dudes,
Suckers.
these
Call
dudes,
them
pillow,
suckers.
these dudes,
Yeah,
pillow
what-
talking. They
Especially if they got that liquor in their system. God damn.
as you proceed to take a shot.
And
You
boy,
know,
you see the thing.
I'm just saying, you know,
Man,
I've been
look.
around some fellas that I done told certain shit to, but then when we out and about as, you know, couples or whatever, they get that little drink in them.
The
It's
pillow,
so-
the
it's-
pillow talk conversation come
Yeah,
out.
and start telling everything. I'm like, damn, dog, you know, I ain't never told your people.
That's the most. Look, I don't care how much me and you beef. If I know something about you on that level, I ain't never putting that out there, bro. As a solid dude, I'll take that to my grave.
Yeah, I had a dude did that to me, man, and I told him instantly, you can't never come around me ever again. You know,
We know a mutual cat.
Yeah,
What?
one of it, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
it wasn't him. It
But
wasn't him. It
yeah,
was,
we
it was
know
another dude.
we know a mutual cat
Yeah.
that did it to me. I was like, wow, bro. And it wasn't like it was any beef. It was just one of them kind of things where it just where you grow apart as men.
Yeah.
You going somewhere and I'm going somewhere. Dog
Yeah.
got in his feelings straight.
Yeah,
Ratatouille, bro. He
Yeah.
just straight ratted your boy out. Dog,
yeah. Like
I mean, he squirreled me out, dog.
because they think it's a difference. Those kind of people think it's a difference in telling the female than to telling the police. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. A ratatouille is a
James
ratatouille.
Saint Ratrick.
Yeah.
Ratrick Swayze. You cheese-eating bastard.
Listen, Ratrick Swayze.
Ratrick
Man,
Swayze.
I still got some secrets of some guys that's already in their grave.
And it's staying there, bro.
It's gonna stay
I'm-
there.
you know,
Shit. You don't.
I felt like and the only thing that saved me in that situation, the statute of limitations was up.
Shit.
What's the statute of limitations though? What's the statute of
When the
limitations?
person
I
dead
wasn't
and
with them
gone.
no more.
Oh,
I figured when the people dead and gone,
Hey,
I should be able to.
the statute
you know,
of
say,
limitations was
hey,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was on, yeah, you
Death-
gonna tell
death to the relationship.
Yeah, Shorty came trying to come at me. I was out of there. Like, hey, and denied it. I don't even like lying, bro. But I didn't. No, that ain't what that was, Shorty. He ain't lying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You
But-
know he really wanted to be with you, but he was lying on me. You know that's what it was.
I deal with a situation like that, and I keep telling the dude, like, dude, you can't say certain stuff to me about this situation, and then turn around and act like you ain't say it and tell me not to say the stuff that I say. Because when I say stuff, I'm defending you, but you telling me I can't defend you no more because y'all all good. Well, at this point, I don't like this person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You done gave me all this mustard on this sandwich, and I'm like, ugh, nigga, that's too much mustard. I don't want it no more. And now I got to deal with you being. Exactly.
Like, and see, we talking spinning the narrative. Watch this. You be careful who you trying to do that type of stuff to, bro. And I'm gonna tell you how it come back around, spinning the narrative. I'm gonna tell you how you spin it.
That goddamn
You
corn was a
really,
motherfucker.
yeah, you really think that you soften somebody by going back telling. I'm gonna just say this, and it's not about me, but I just know situations where it's happened.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I tell this, that happened to Frey. No, a female go back and tell, get cool with a female that a dude is rocking with. Let's just say me,
Right.
that I'm rocking with. Now they cool.
Right.
Well, girl, let me tell you this, that, and the third about Frey. You need to watch this. You need to watch that. Da. You really thinking you got a friend in Shorty because you telling all of that.
No.
But you don't know she come back and tell me.
Right.
Because she really Team Frey. She on the strength that she know me.
Right.
And then I don't say nothing to you.
Right.
I just hold that. But then but then it's like one thing about me, and now I'm gonna put me in it for real this time. I don't know how to hold stuff like that, bro.
Right.
I don't like being a volcano. I don't like holding stuff in and then erupting, bro. It just doesn't. The storm is pretty bad, dog. If I have to erupt, so my thing is, I said I'm not gonna hold this. Let's just say I'm not gonna hold this, and I come at you with it.
Right.
Now you say you spin it. It's like, and from one sister to another, you shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. I wasn't doing it to put you out there bad. I'm just like, I'm a black woman looking at, oh, no, that wasn't what that was. Come on, sis. Like, you know better than that. That ain't why you told that.
Now, I know they say all women stick together, no matter what.
No, they don't. That's a lie.
But some of them women be out there lying real tough, like, but the other woman is going to believe it. For example, I used to be in a certain relationship with a certain person, and then left them, and then a month later, I got with another person. So they came back and told the person that I was with now, yeah, he was just over my house last night. Why is he all over your face today? Knowing I ain't seen you in a month or two, so why you trying to block my new thing?
That's dirty work, man. That's
dirty work.
That's dirty work, man.
But the new chick believed him. And I'm like, nah, we been broke up. I told you about her. We been broke up before we started going together. So why you believe in her?
Going together. But brother,
oh my God,
I'm telling you,
making me look like I'm the bad guy.
Yeah. I'm yeah. This life of ours, man. We in situations, man, where we deal with people with lack of trust, and people with lack of honor, and those
integrity and all that.
The integrity, lack of integrity, people, nosy people, people. I mean, dog, it's tough, and you live in that life, and you got to deal with that kind of life, and in that same life you live in, you're trying to find somebody that's trustworthy that you can tell all your secrets to, and then you deal with, you think you find somebody that you could tell your secrets to, and then they spin the narrative, and when they get mad at you, they want to throw that shit back in your face.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
bro,
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, shit. That didn't happen to me.
Bro, if you tell us one more.
All I said was that happened to me.
One of your ratchet pimp stories, bro.
You know what? No, I am not a pimp.
Thank you for acknowledging.
I am not a pimp. They're only in Detroit.
No, they're not only in Detroit. But we're not.
So
that's another conversation.
So we're saying that,
or not a conversation.
So we're saying that, if we talking spinning the narrative.
Yeah.
Why peeps who are watching? Why do you think people have to start from there just to bring it back around? Like, what does spinning the narrative really do for you if at the end of the day you're gonna get found out? You think about like we talking now, especially with this social media engine. Like, people are finding out why you do what you do. Like it's like, okay, now here's the thing, you can monetize off of your buffoonery.
Right, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
do this wild stuff on social media, get your likes up, get your followers up. Now these social media engines are cutting checks.
Yeah.
But you say,
cut me a check.
but you say, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to make awareness. Bullshit.
Yeah. That's. Listen, man.
I'm taking so you
media.
taking off. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want no one to think.
Yeah, because they already.
So
but
social
you say
media.
you do that. You do what this, and then, well, I'm bringing awareness to breast cancer by this, that, and the third. I'm bringing awareness to autism. I'm bringing awareness to infidelity. I'm bringing awareness, but it's like, majority of your videos have nothing. It may have been the first time.
Yeah.
That was the real end right there.
Yeah.
That's what got us right there.
Right. Right.
But then when you seen, you may have done 2 or 3 more,
Right.
and them numbers start going up. Now they cutting you a check, and everything that you did in the beginning, and you ain't even on that no more.
Yeah.
What does you, if you was bringing awareness to domestic violence as a woman, and you showing all your battle scars and the videos of what Joe Blow did to you, now you got thousands of followers. You're a grand ambassador in your city that gave the key to the city. YouTube is cutting a check. Now you posting videos of you just chilling at the house. So you walking down, you in the store turned up with your own girls or your homeboys.
Shout out to the people on YouTube.
Yeah, the
Shout
YouTubers. We love the YouTubers.
We love y'all.
We need the
y'all.
YouTubers, man. We already got our faithful Facebookers. We need to get them YouTubers out.
But yeah,
there.
I mean, you know, this world we live in, man, it's a beautiful world. It's beautiful, but the buckets of paint that get thrown in the abstract art sometimes fucks it up. Because abstract art is beautiful,
right?
But then when you throw some, ooh, I need to put this in it, and you mess it up. Like, leave it alone. It was great. It's great. And those little pieces are those little pieces are those ignorant people that come around and there's spots on the canvas that you can't get out of the damn canvas. And then when you get them out,
it's a big hole.
It's a big hole right there, like,
damn.
You know.
And
so
I can attest to that as a painter. Like, one of the things that I have a challenge with is my signature. And I'm heavy-handed with paint.
Okay.
So my signature is a K, cursive K, a cursive L, then like the Arsenio Hall thing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But hitting it like this at the end when I'm just doing the stretch, sometimes it doesn't look authentic, like I just stretched it out. Because I either ran out of paint or something. So now you see where I'm, and it just as an artist you can see where I tried to get that, and it's not as as it is when I just naturally do it.
I don't know if this is a spinning narrative or not, but how would you feel if another artist came back with a little paint, covered up your signature, and put their own signature on?
How is that? Well, break it down to me.
I don't know if that's a spinning narrative or not.
So in that case,
it's called thievery.
Yeah, in that case, spinning the narrative would probably be maybe going back and saying they did it with a different purpose for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
because you know how you said last year.
I saw it in a different eye than Frey did.
You know how you was talking about on one of our past, podcasts last year, how you made a certain T-shirt and somebody else came back and try to capitalize on your T-shirt.
And he did, and when me and Jeff both jumped him. The Steel Till T-shirt. Me and Jeff both jumped him, and his rationale was, I liked it. I'm standing behind you guys.
Right.
So
if you're standing behind us, get one from the people that started. Don't make your own.
Because it looked raggedy anyway. The way he did it.
That's like making your own Jordans and say you stand behind Jordans, and you just decided to make your own Jordans instead of buying the originals.
Okay. So they ain't really spinning a narrative in that situation because, like it just goes back to that person lying. Like Jeff said, it just goes back to a person. You had a goal in mind.
You didn't really want to support.
You didn't want to support. You thought it was dope.
Yeah.
You thought if you did it where you was at, everybody was gonna jump on board.
Yeah.
Not knowing it's already history of it being done 2 and 3 years, video, pictures, everything else. You didn't do nothing new. So that wasn't even not really spinning a narrative in that situation, but the whole crying wolf when you got a butt kisser on the job and they come around the clique talking how the co-workers talk and their displeasement with upper management, but then out of sight, out of mind, you shucking and jiving with the boss now. You know what I'm saying? Or you selling somebody out. Then you come back and we catch you.
Yeah.
Hey man, what was you doing all chummy with the boss over there? man, I was just telling them how we ain't pleased with certain things. Well, now that's spinning the narrative.
Yeah.
Because we done
Said
you try to make it seem like you was doing it for the people, but we caught you. You was really diming somebody out, or you was really trying to step on our neck to make yourself get on up there with them.
Or as they used to say, you was Uncle Tom.
Yeah, well, that too.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
You know.
Bro, I think. Oh, that's a whole nother different show right there.
Yes,
and that whole Steven from the Django, like it doesn't end well for you though. On any, let's just touch it a little bit since we're talking about it. On any job that you have a person like that, he's there for a reason.
Right. Right.
And you think about it. You get the Uncle Tom, you get the Steven from the Django, and he running back telling the boss everything. He's really the corporate snitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really, and a lot of times in that situation, the corporate snitch has minuscule job assignments or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't really have a role there. They probably some dude that makes copies all damn day, or go get coffee or something. Has no significant role in the company.
Okay.
But the boss keeps him around because he goes and gets the information when people talking about the job and their displeasement with it, and they go tell. So now when your homeboy done up and got fired and you don't know why, well it's him. But you know what? You know how karma hits them type of people?
What's that?
When management changes. Because now that management changes, you got to work. Management done changed, and it's like, I don't need a snitch here, dude. I need your ass to work.
Yeah.
And what you doing, I really don't need.
I don't need that. Yeah.
What was your girl's name on Roots? That was a Kizzy.
Yeah.
Snitch. Bye. Sold her ass to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? So when you have the corporate snitch or the Uncle Tom, he dying slow, bro. Yeah. They only like that because they wake up with the mentality, this is my job, I'm going to go here, I'm going to work here forever, ever. And man, management changed just like apartment rent managers do, bro. And now your ass got to work, but you really didn't have a significant role in the company anyway. So they like, man, we could save your money.
We
could save his little old $18. Get that copy, go on up out of there.
It was a great topic tonight, fellas. I appreciate,
So
everything that I learned tonight.
Yeah, you learned something?
You learned something? What did you learn?
I learned to keep my mouth closed on certain situations.
Oh yeah.
Man, some things ain't your business, bro.
That's true.
And spinning a narrative really in this day and age where everybody's really just kind of on guard about everything. Everybody's just kind of for themselves. We are more focused people.
Yeah.
We watching.
Right.
We on the defense now.
Right.
So spinning the narrative is like, nah, we ain't going for it now because we see through the BS already.
Right.
It's like, that ain't really what that is. I'm not gonna go out here and march for a young man who, I'm sorry, it's just me. I say it all the time. I'm not gonna go to no balloon release. I'm not sending no money to the GoFundMe if I know your son was out there bad like that, bro. Yeah. And if he did happen, and I'm not defending police brutality, don't get me wrong. If he happened to get shot 9 times in the back from fleeing the scene, what did he do to even put himself in that position? Now,
because
me and Jeff had a conversation about George Floyd. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about being 100.
Be careful with that.
It's not about being careful. It's not about being careful.
Pause. This segment of Barbershop Talk is the hard truth. So we're gonna do this from now on. So you walk right into that. The hard truth.